Yes, I got my Winnie the Pooh slippers and the dogs are trying to eat them today. It was so funny. Alright, so I'm Sydney and this video is going to be about my cleft lip and palate, so I hope you guys enjoy this and keep watching. So I'm going to start off with my cleft lip and palate story of my life pretty much. It won't be that long because I don't want you to be sitting there forever, but I'm trying to keep this a little bit upbeat. And the sun is going away, but you know, let's get started. Alright, so when I was a baby, fresh out of the box, my older brother came running into the room, and he was about 5 at the time, and he kissed me on my cheek. And I love listening to this story because I think it is it's so cute, hearing that he didn't care about any difference. And he was just like, oh my god, I have a playmate. You know, my family kind of did play a little bit of a blame game in the very beginning. Like, oh, it was your family. But, you know, in the end, they all loved me so much and cherished me and spoiled me when I was a baby. Crazy outfits and just everyone wanted to hold me. But I did go through a lot of surgeries and I did almost die a couple of times, and I'm so happy that I'm here today. Even though there are those days where I'm just like, doesn't really matter, but you know what, in the end it really does, because I'm pretty sure that everyone that's watching this video has touched somebody out there, and there is someone that loves them, either if you know it or not. There is a friend, there is a stranger on the street that was like, she's pretty cute or whatnot, you know, family members, just everyone. Yeah, so growing up with my brother, he did protect me a lot. He knew I was different, but he didn't care. He was there by my side, introduced me to all his friends, all the new music coming out, to new things in life. And we had a blast growing up. We were 2 peas in a pod and went through thick and thin with each other. When it came to getting a little bit older and stuff, there were a lot of things going on in my life. Either like at home and with surgeries and friendships. Like I said, I did have a lot of surgeries to help correct my breathing is one, my ears, having bone taken out of my hip and put into my jaw, or like my gum, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not really sure. I could do more research on that. But yeah, with a lot of things going on at home, my brother, he was there on and off, so it's not like I had him all the time. So I did have a couple of friends that were really there for me, and they never saw a difference at all in me. They just thought like, cool, whatever, she's a friend, you know, like she can still sing, dance, run, and play, you know what I mean? And that was really, really good to have. As I got a little bit older, like into grade 5 and middle school and stuff like that, because I moved to a new area, there was a lot of judgment, but yet at the same time there was a lot of people that didn't care, so it was kind of equal. But yet you're going to expect that judgment throughout your whole life. You're going to expect those questions. You're going to be explaining the same thing over and over to all these people, but the only thing that's going to change is how confident and proud you are of yourself. So if you're going up to people and they're asking you this question like, what's wrong with your nose? You can be like, well, you know, it's just something that I was born with, you know? Or you can be like, well, you know what? I'm born with a cleft lip and palate, and it happens in 1 in every 700 kids. It's actually not that rare, but, you know, it doesn't make me that much different from anybody else. You really are, and you're still capable of the same things. You've just gone through a little bit more in your life, like surgeries and whatnot, right? So it's your attitude that will change with explaining people of what happened. through middle school and stuff, I did get bullied a lot. I do remember a lot of comments and just people just saying these things almost every day to me, and my friend at the time didn't know any of this was going on. Like, I guess she did know that there were comments, but she really didn't know what was really happening. So I tried to hide it from people. I tried to hide that what really was wrong and what were people thinking and saying to me. But yeah, that happened. But as soon as I hit high school, which I'm in now, you know, things are getting better. There's still those odd questions and those stupid comments that you're gonna hear the same ones over and over, but all you gotta answer is like, and what's your point? Whatever, you gotta have a good attitude about it and just be like, alright, well, what's wrong with that? Like, really, you can point out that about me and the same thing over and over again about me, but I can look at you and point out plenty of things that aren't perfect, you know? Like, I'm not perfect and I'm admitting that. And it's like, but you're not perfect either, you know? No one is perfect. Like, you can't just be like, well, I'm perfect, because you're really not. Like, everybody's had something go on in their life and everybody's had challenges, you know? Yeah, so through high school, I've gained a lot more confidence, but there are those odd times where I'm just not able to really do anything. I'm just like, whatever, say what you want to me, and I'm just gonna get over it, like I really don't care. And there are times where I'm so upset that I'm just like, I'll cry over it. I'll be like, wow, like, that sucks, you know what I mean? I really don't wanna, I don't see the bright side of anything. But really, you just have to have confidence in yourself. You have to be proud of yourself. You need to say, well, you know, I'm going to be with this defect for the rest of my life, but it's something that I can write about in any essay to my teacher and be like, you know what, I've gone through this in my life. Like in college and stuff, you can be like, well, I've gone through this, I've gone through surgeries, and stuff like that, you know. It makes you sound interesting, and you could have so many more friends if you're going to be confident with it, you know. You can, instead of just being so shy, not wanting to talk to anybody and just kind of huddle in the corner, you can go out to people and be like, hi, I'm Sydney, and yes, I have a cuff, lip, and palate, just in case you're wondering, and it doesn't change my personality. It just, you know, I'm still a happy, talkative person, you know. I keep fumbling, but I did have my extractions, so yeah. It really depends on your level of confidence, and I know I keep repeating that, but something that my brother says a lot to himself and that I do keep in mind is always moving up. Like, you're always moving forward, and that's true. Like, if you're going through a bad time, just say to yourself, I'm only moving up, because you are. And just because you're going through a rough moment and you're upset about it and you're crying or whatever, it doesn't mean that you're not moving forward. It means, when you're crying about it, it means that you're kind of just, you're letting it out and you're shedding it and you're leaving that in your past. If you're holding it in for so long, it's harder to move forward. It really is harder to move forward because you're holding on to it, and it's pulling you back and saying like, no, you're staying here. It's like, no, I'm gonna let these feelings out and I'm gonna move forward. I'm only moving up. I'm only gonna go and get that job, and I'm gonna be confident about it. I'm not gonna sit at home and say, well, they're not gonna hire me because I have this. No, don't think that way. Think that, yes, I'm gonna get that job because this is how I can explain myself. So I hope that helps, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, I'll leave my Twitter in the down bar. Like and subscribe to this channel. Alright, bye. guys. Bye!